Welcome back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right, I want to talk to y'all. And I haven't said this to y'all in a while, but I have something weighing on my heart that I want to talk to y'all about. And I hope y'all really, really listen to me on this because this has been going on for a long time and I have spoke to y'all about this. And it seemed like to me that y'all is still letting this go on when y'all should not be letting this go on. You have to think about your life. And if you have children, you have to think about your children's. So this is for men's and women's because y'all all are going through this. Not just women's, men's are going through this too. What I want to speak to y'all about is y'all need to stop letting your husbands and your boyfriends and your girlfriends and your wives beat on y'all. You need to stop. If you know that this man or this woman has a problem, you need to let them go. If they beating on y'all because they have problems at work or they going through, things in their lives and they retaliating on y'all because of what they go through or things that done happen in their lives with their families and it rubbed off on them and then they rubbing it off on y'all and y'all is using an excuse on what they do. It's not good for y'all lives. Excuse me. It's not good for y'all lives. And y'all not looking at it like that. You're not looking at the picture. You're not even looking at the picture. And the picture is that y'all sit here and when y'all date somebody or be married to somebody and these people start hitting y'all and even though y'all know that it is wrong for these people to be hitting on y'all, y'all still keep being with them. The first time they hit y'all, you need to let it go and walk away. Do not stay there and let them keep beating on y'all. Use common sense. Use your common sense when you know that that person don't love you if they have to put their hands on you because love do not hurt. Love do not supposed to hurt. When y'all know that these people are just laying their hands on y'all because of what they go through, that's their problem. That's an ish problem. That's what it is. It's an ish problem. That is their problem, not y'all problem. And if they don't want to get no help for it, you need to let it go. Do not sit there and let somebody put their hands on you the first time and they say, I'm sorry, I won't do it no more. Y'all know for a fact they are going to do it again. If they lay their hands all on y'all once, they are going to lay their hands on y'all again. So the first time they do it, you need to leave that home. Go somewhere and get away because that person has a mental problem. Really, really has a mental problem. And if they don't want to get no help for it, then that should tell y'all something right there. That should tell y'all something right there. If they tell y'all they're going to get some help and they don't get no help, and even if they get the help and then they go back and doing it again, that is telling y'all the first time somebody hit y'all, you need to just walk away. Do not sit there and let them say, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I love you so much. I don't know why I put my hands on you. I shouldn't have never did that. And they know why they did it because they know they going through something that they shouldn't even be taking out on y'all. They know that. And y'all friends and families, where else they think y'all gonna get the bruises from? They already know the person that y'all are married to or dating is the ones that putting their hands on y'all. Who else is gonna put their hands on y'all? Who else is gonna do it? Soon as you walk away, next thing you know, y'all come around them, and then you got a bruise on you. And then they using this excuse that I fell down, I ran into a doorknob, the door hit me in the face, all kind of bull crap. When they know that the man hand was the doorknob, the man hand was the door that you ran into. That's all an excuse. Or the lady hand was the doorknob, or the lady hand was the door that you ran into. That's all an excuse that y'all be making up. And the people in the family that supposed to love y'all and friends know that the person is the ones that's doing that to y'all. So they try to play the dumb role like, where are you getting the bruises? Where are they coming from? Who did that to you? They already know. They already know. So the first thing they should say if they love y'all, you're leaving this house and you're not coming back. And I don't care how you feel about it. If I have to pull you by your hair and grab you out this house, that's what I'm going to do. And if you sit there and say, it's my life, I can deal with it. I don't want to leave him. He don't know why he's doing that. And I love him. And I just want to stay there. Oh, okay. Still, I'm pulling you out the door. You're still leaving. I don't care. And that's the same with the dudes. I don't care what the woman say. Oh, she didn't mean to do it. I know I'm letting her do it, but I shouldn't let her put her hands on me and stuff. Cause you know I'm a man. I'm a man and I don't like to put my hands on no woman. So I just go ahead and let her go and hit me so she could just leave me alone. And then your friends say, I don't care what you think, how you feel, I'm pulling you out the door. If I have to pull you by your pants and snatch you out that door, or if you got long braids, I'm going to snatch you out the door by your braids. And I don't care what you say. I don't care how you love the person, how you care about the person, that I'm all up in your business. Yes, I'm all up in your business because I'm trying to save your life. So, yes, I don't care what you say because at the end of the day, you're going to be grateful that I pulled you by your braids or by your hair and pulled you out that house away from that person. You're going to be grateful because when you look back, you're going to see that you still got your life. And that's what the friends and families need to do, regardless of what y'all say. Pull you out of there anyway. Pull you out of there anyway. Because if you ain't got the sense to walk out that door on your own, then family and friends got to step up and do it their way, regardless of how you feel. If they have to snatch you out the door, like they said, just snatch you out the door. And if the person is there and they don't want you to leave, then you call the police, regardless of what they say. Don't call the police. I got this. He not gonna do this to me no more. She not gonna do this to me no more. Don't call the police. Call the police anyway. Call the police and tell the police that the dude or the man or the woman is putting the hands on the woman or the man. Call them anyway, regardless of what they say. Because at the end of the day, y'all is saving their lives. You're saving their lives. And that's what you got to think about. Because sometimes they don't be in their right mind. They be all wrapped up in love, if that's what they call it, and that's what they think it is, love, but it's not. If that's what they call it, it's not love. It's hate. It's love, hate. Because that person do not love you if they have to put their hands on you. They don't love you. That is not love. That is not love. That is death. That's what it is. It is death. That means you are sitting there and you letting this man or this woman put their hands on y'all and y'all letting them still do it. Y'all is calling on death. Because at the end of the day, that person is going to kill you. They are going to kill you. So the first time they put their hands on you and they threaten you and say, if you ever leave me or ever go anywhere, I am going to kill you. That is a red flag. Leave. Don't take that as, oh, he just loved me. Oh, she just loved me. So I know they not going to really do that. I know she not going to really do that. I know he's not going to really do that. Yes, they are. Because that is the way they feel. What they say they going to do, that is what they gonna do. And if they gonna chase you all over the world to kill you, that's what they gonna do. So the first thing you do is when somebody threaten you and tell you that they will take your life, you call the police and tell the police that this person threatened you, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever. Let them know, because if you don't, your life will be taken. Your life will be taken. And don't um, pull back on your families. If you have a problem, tell your families so they can help you. Stop trying to sit up and cover it up and say, so where you get this bruise from? Oh, I just ran into a doorknob. I did it. I didn't see the door, so I just ran into it. And you know you ain't running to no doorknob. Tell your family the truth so they can save your life. Because at the end of the day, you ain't going to have no life. And you got to look at your children. Because if you stay there and you leave your children with that man or that woman, they going to end up beating on your children's. And next thing you know, your children's going to end up getting killed. So if you leave, take your family with you, because that person is completely gone. They are taken over by a demon. Hear me. Hear what I'm trying to tell y'all. When somebody wants to all of a sudden put hands on y'all, they are taken over by a demon. That is not your husband. That is not your wife. That is not your girlfriend. That is not your boyfriend. That is a demon. Your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife has been taken over by a demon. So when they start putting your hands on you, when the first time they put their hands on you, that is a demon. That is not your husband. That is not your wife. That is not your girlfriend. That is not your boyfriend. That is a straight demon inside of your husband, wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend. They are gone. They are gone. It's just a shell of a demon that's taking over your husband, wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? That is not your husband. That is not your wife. That is not your girlfriend. That is not your boyfriend. They are gone. They soul have left their bodies, and the demons have stepped in and took over their souls and bodies. So remember that. When they put their hands on y'all, that is not your husband. That is not your wife. That is not your girlfriend. That's not your boyfriend. That is a demon. They are gone. So this is what I want to talk to y'all about. Think about your life and think about your family. Do not sit here and cover up for nobody. Leave. The first time they put their hands on you, leave. Do not sit there and make up an excuse for it. Leave. This is what I want to talk to y'all about. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.